Hello everyone, this is Stephen Balch, your instructor for Legal Environment of Business at Ozarka College. Today what I'm going to do is give you just a little bit of feedback on the Chapter 16 and 17 activities that I finished grading this morning. And then I'm going to tell you what we've got coming up due for our next set of activities. Alright, so the first thing is, like I said, I did finish grading the Chapter 16 and 17 activities this morning. Go ahead and look at your grades for those activities. Read the corresponding grading comments as soon as you can. Let me know if you have any questions. Most of you did well on the Chapter 16 and 17 activities. So keep up the good work on that. Most of you are doing very well. Now, I did notice a couple of students violated the academic integrity policy on the Chapter 16 and 17 assignment. And just as a reminder for everyone, make sure that you're using your own words when answering the assignment questions. It is not permissible to use the wording from a source, whether it's the textbook or one of the videos that you watch or an online source. You need to take the concept that you're learning, that the assignment question asks about, and put that concept in your own words. Okay, it is not permissible to use someone else's words as your own. I've also noticed that some of you, a couple of you, are using information from the sources. Word for word from the sources, but you're citing the source as well. You're saying, okay, I'm getting this from this particular page in the textbook or this particular video. That's not really answering the questions in the way that I've asked you to either. So it's not okay just to cite the source each time in your answer either. I want you to actually put the information into your own words. Read through the textbook and watch the videos. Look at the PowerPoint slides that I provided for you. Whatever online sources you want to also look at as a learning resource. Take all that information and then put the answers to the questions into your own words. Okay? Now, most of you are doing this. So most of you are fine on that, but there are a couple of you that need to make sure that you are using your own words when answering the assignment questions. All right? So I just thought I'd kind of point that out. Also remember that a violation of the academic integrity policy can result in receiving an F in the course. So it has some pretty steep consequences for violating that policy. So just make sure that you're not violating the policy. And again, most of you are doing fine on that. There are just a couple of you that need to change the way that you're answering the questions and making sure that you're using your own words. Okay? If you have questions about that, I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. The discussion that we had for Chapter 16 and 17 that dealt with the Uniform Commercial Code and when it applies and when it doesn't apply. I thought that went really well. And I appreciate everyone's participation on the discussion. I enjoyed reading everyone's comments. So keep up the good work on that. The Chapter 16 and 17 test, most of you did well on that. Just as a reminder, you can take those tests as many times as you want to up until the due date. Your highest grade is recorded. So just kind of keep that in mind. And that brings us to what we've got coming up due for our next set of activities. So right now we're on week 9 of the semester. All right, beginning of week 9 here. And you'll notice we've got our next set of activities for Chapters 18 and 19 due by Friday of this week, which is October 20th. So Friday, October 20th, you've got the chapters 18 and 19 assignment, test, and discussion due. Okay, so be working on that this week. Don't wait until Friday to get started because you probably won't be able to get it all done. So go ahead and start on it early, and then you give yourself plenty of time to work through the activities. Okay, and let me know if you have questions as you're working on those activities. By the way, Chapter 18 covers the transfer of title and risk in sales contracts. All right. So in this chapter, you're going to learn about the potential problems that can arise in sales transactions, the way that we classify various types of sales contracts, the ownership and risk of loss in sales transactions, the damage or destruction of goods and how that's handled in a contract, sales on approval, and then at the very end of the chapter, you'll learn about the special rules that pertain to transfer of title. All right. Then Chapter 19 covers warranties, product liability, and consumer protection. All right. So in Chapter 19, you're going to learn about the various types of warranties. The two main ones that you're going to learn about are express warranties and implied warranties. And then there are also some warranties that apply to all sellers, no matter whether there's an express warranty given or not, or offered or not. There are some types of warranties that apply to all sellers. Then there are some additional warranties applied to merchants. There are warranties applied to particular goods, like food and drink and so forth. And then it'll also, in Chapter 19, discuss exclusion of warranties, and then product liability. And then at the very end of the chapter, you'll learn about some of the consumer protection laws that are designed to protect consumers from products that can be damaging or destructive in some way. Okay? All right. So that's chapters 18 and 19. So again, that work is due by Friday, October 20th. So be working on that. Remember, you've got your textbook as one resource. You've got the videos that I've linked on the assignment page. And then you've also got the PowerPoint slides that I've linked on the assignment page. So make use of all those resources when you're doing the activities for chapters 18 and 19. All right? And that's all I have for you for today. So enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, and I will talk to you sometime again next week. Thank you.